Hello and welcome back to a fresh episode to Why Khan Academy Sucks and Why It Does Not Suck. Which cage has more mice? Well, let's try to solve a position. Well, this one is here, 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 this is not here. So it's one more for here, this one is here, this one has more mice. Because we compared the positions. And we cannot find them there. Compare numbers. So now we get to the number line.
Which numbers are greater than 6? Select all that apply. So we see 6 here on the number line. So the numbers that are greater than 6 are going to be the ones that are to the right of 6 on the number line. We see that we're increasing beyond 6 as we go to the right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 7 is greater than 6, 8 is greater than 6, 9 is greater than 6, and 10 is greater than 6. And we can keep going. 11 is greater than 6, and 12, and on and on and on. So which of these are greater than 6? Well, we see 10 is to the right, is on the right-hand side of 6. 8 is also to the right of 6, but 4 is to the left of 6. 4 is less than 6. So these are the two numbers that are greater than, the two choices that are greater than 6. Which numbers are less than 6? Well, that's all of these numbers right over here, the numbers to the left of 6. So 9 is definitely not less than 6, but 4 is. Notice 4 is to the left of 6, and 3 is even more to the left of 6. So 4 and 3 are definitely less than 6. And in everyday life, when you're thinking of, well, if you have 4 things or you have 3 things, you have less than someone who has 6 things. In everyday life, if you have 10 bananas, you have a greater number of bananas than someone who has 6 bananas.
I'm not a fan of this, but whatever. I think this is, again, showing synth and isolation, right? Which number is greater? 5 is greater, but this is not, right? Though, because this is the relationship sign, right? And it says not only that 10 is greater, but it only says that 5 is smaller than 10, or 10 is greater than 5, right? So mathematics does not go like this. Mathematics goes like this. It's always the whole timeless picture with the whole relationship. And Khan Academy is destroying this already in kids' brains. I don't know, this is a bit sad. The number 4 is greater than 1. Which number is less? 2 is less than 6, but I feel like this is destroying my brain. The number 6 is less than 10. It is. Then which number is greater? Well, 8 is greater than 5. The number 4 is less than 7. Yeah. Which number is greater? 8 is greater than 4. Alright. Comparing numbers to, okay, counting by category.
We count the most stars, numbers, or letters. So let's see this. Let's count each of these. So if we look at the number of stars, so we have 1, 2, 3 stars. How many numbers do we have? We have 1, 2 numbers. 2 numbers. How many letters do we have? We have 1, 2 letters. So what do we have the most of? We have the most stars. 3 stars, only 2 numbers and 2 letters. We have the most number of stars.
Wait, what?
We count the most stars, numbers, or letters. So let's see this. Let's count each of these. So if we look at the number of stars, so we have 1, 2, 3 stars. How many numbers do we have? We have 1, 2 numbers. 2 numbers. How many letters do we have? We have 1, 2 letters. So what do we have the most of? We have the most stars. 3 stars, only 2 numbers and 2 letters. We have the most number of stars.
I feel like this makes sense now again, because we count, oh no, it does not. Well, whatever. We count the fewest red shapes. What is it? We count the fewest red shapes, right? There are more fruits or animals. There are more animals. Yes. We count the fewest. What do we count the fewest? Carrots. It's just 1 carrot. This makes sense again, because this is actually, look at a picture, for example, a model of the world, and have different units. And now look for the smallest unit. no, not for the smallest unit, look for the smallest quantity of a unit, which is this one. There are fewer, what are there fewer plants or animals? Well, I only see one plant, and I see 1, 2, 3 animals. So there are fewer plants. But I mean, it's better to ask for a difference, right? Or ask for how many plants are there? 1. How many animals are there? 3. What is the difference between them? It's 2. What does it mean 2? What does the difference mean? The difference means that there's more of something by exactly 2 and less of something by exactly 2, right? There are 2 more animals than plants, and there are 2 less plants than animals, right? Because I feel like this is the most important thing in mathematics, to not only see this, but at the same time see this, to get the whole picture, right? I feel like Bob Ross would agree with me. Okay, we count the fewest. Again, bullshit. Bullshit. I choose one answer. Like, we have 4 of baseballs, 3 of basketballs, and 2 of tennis balls. So it's basically tennis balls. There are more. What there are more? Like, what is a land animal? Let's make L, 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 L. There are more land animals than water animals. Okay. If we count the most. I mean, is it by color? It's not by color, it's by form. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just 1, 2 of those. So most squares. We have many squares. And this is done already. Alright. Now, we are up for the unit test. Okay. Leo saw 5 turtles. 1 turtle swam away. How many turtles are left? There are 4 turtles left. Drag 10 frames into the box. 1, 2, 3, 4 to make 40 circles. I mean, are there even 10, 20? Yeah, there are. Oh my god, type in the missing number. The missing number is 12 and 16. How many penguins do you see? 5. Because it's not even, right? This is even, this is even, this is uneven. The number 2 is less than 9. What whole number comes right before 109, right? There are more. What there are more? Animals, foods. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 foods, but only 2 animals. So there's definitely more foods. How many faces do you see? Well, it is unequal proportions, right? So it cannot be unequal. So it must be 10 to 5. 6 or 5. I mean, if it's 6 and we have 6 in here, it must be divided by 2. And this row is not divided by 2. So it cannot be 12. So it must be 5, right? By 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2. It must be 10. Lena found 3. Jose found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, so 8 and 3. Who found fewer ladybugs? Of course, Leonard. Leonard found 3. I don't know, I should probably tell is different. Again, because if somebody has, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fewer, somebody else has 5 more. And that's the whole picture. How many raccoons are there? Well, it can't be 13, because that's an equal split. So, now let's see, we have 3 in here and 3, 1 more 7 in here, and so it must be 14. Alright. Put in the box 2 acorns. How do we count bananas? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This makes sense. Why does this not make sense? Because if the order matters, and this is not an order, this should be changed. This is not a valid counting sequence, but A is. What number is missing? It's 29. Hooray, we're done.